want to be my father.
Like, just boss you around and shit?
Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Hold on. If you ain't going out or doing that, what he taking the phone? Was you flirting with niggas or something?
No. I live with this man. I literally go, he got my location. I go literally to school. Straight from school. Either pick him up for work or I'm coming straight home.
Bruh, either, this my conclusion I'm getting to. Either something off with him
narcissist,
or you gotta not be telling me something. It's either one of the two. Either, I'm not even gonna say something off with him in the head. Either he was very immature, or you had to be doing something you ain't telling me. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the DontBeAViking podcast. Today, I got a familiar face with me. Introduce yourself by name, age, and relationship status.
Hi, guys. As y'all know, it's kyra.tionne. You said my name, my age.
Yeah.
Y'all must be 21. Y'all excited because I'm excited. My birthday in June. And I'm single, y'all. It's an update for real because I'm single. Last time,
in the situationship.
I was in some situation. Yeah. I'm single and I'm Pringle.
Okay, how long you been single that? 2 days.
Shut up. Nah, I had broke stuff off. I was in a toxic relationship.
Okay.
A little bit before. It was really over before beginning of December, right after Thanksgiving. But
okay, so it's been a couple months.
About a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I be forgetting you young. You just after to be 2 to 1. All right,
like,
cool,
don't
cool.
not because I'm Snoop. Make sure you watch these because I be going out and get it. And I ain't gonna say no more than that because this is going online.
All right. Now, the first question I want to ask you today is, what makes a man less of a man?
Oh, not being able to be a man. For instance, I'm young, y'all. Don't get me wrong. That's literally my dilemma. That's what's tripping me out. That's why I made that face. With me being young and with me being single right now, I have my own. I've always had my own everything. Ever since probably about 16, 17, I've had my own apartment or house, car, vehicle, all that good stuff. And so anytime I meet a man, like right now, like I'm not even dating. Like I don't have an interest to date right now. But only reason I don't have an interest today because lately most of the men that I'm being attracted to, all they figure out, she got her stuff going on. I'm gonna come be up in her house, be up in her stuff.
Yeah.
Man, you got me messed up. I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing everything for myself. You just wanna come be in my stuff. Nah, we ain't doing it.
Okay. So if a dude come and he say I go 50-50 with you, but he say he still wanna come in your stuff and go 50-50, how would you take that?
My thing is I feel like as a man, you're not meant to come into my space.
Yeah.
And try to work with me. You're supposed to take me out of my space and bring me into yours because you're supposed to be already put together.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I'm not really in the interest today because right now I know I'm not supposed to be dating nobody. I just got a relationship. I'm single. I'm enjoying myself. I'm literally just going out with my friends and having a good time. I ain't in no interest to get to know nobody because everybody be on the same type of time right now.
Yeah. Touching back to what you just said, like, even if you ain't got your stuff all the way together yet, let's say you can't take care of yourself and somebody else 100%, but you still like working on it.
Yeah.
Like you said, cuz don't try to come in her stuff and just say, I'll work with you in your stuff.
And that's what I get a lot of dudes be saying, I'm working on myself, so let's work together in your stuff. That's where you lost.
They're like, bro, we can work together. But instead of going in her space, like,
because I ain't gonna lie, I love my space so much. Like, if you come in my space too much, I literally get tired of you. I can literally be without you. And if it get to that point, then you fuck.
Yeah. It's like, bro, if y'all want to live together and she already got her spot, I prefer it'd be better for you to go get your own spot if you don't already have one, and you move her into yours instead of you moving into hers.
Even if we kind of just work together and move somewhere together. He ain't gotta have his own stuff. Yeah. My thing is, you ain't gonna come to my spot 24/7. They be my thing. Motherfuckers be trying to overstay their welcome.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's always, let me come to your house. I'm finna come cheat with you. I'm finna come to your house. You ain't need ask.
I wouldn't suggest a dude to move in with a girl, even if like this is a solid girl.
I would never do that.
I wouldn't suggest that for a man because, for one, her name on the shit, like,
If everything goes south, you cheat, so you gotta get out. You gotta get out.
Like it's no arguing, it's no nothing. You don't want her to call the police, and
I'm a living witness of this story. That's what I had to do to my ex.
Well, call the police?
I didn't have to call the police, but I was everything was in my name. I'm a very smart woman. I put everything in my name.
Like, if the same situation was the situation with me, and damn, this girl I'm really working with, we didn't get to a point where now we want to live together. Gee, I'm finna go get an apartment. Now, I'm not saying her name can't be on the lease. Like, I'm finna go put it in my name and she not gonna have no authority over the property. But worst case scenario,
I'm not even moving in with nobody no more if we're not married or we ain't engaged. None of that.
That's
I ain't
smart.
Gonna take no lie either.
That's
all
smart.
their boyfriend and girlfriend moving in with each other, they don't do nothing but create unnecessary static tension and drama, because most times by the time a couple gets to the point to where they are engaged or married or anything of their sort, they done worked out all their kinks and all their good stuff, and they know they can coexist properly for a long period of time. Boyfriend and girlfriends moving in with each other just create unnecessary problems because y'all don't even know each other.
Now, I said the same thing. Like, y'all do need to get married before moving in. Now, do I think it's so like essential to y'all don't even need to step foot in the apartment together before y'all married? No, but if y'all do move in, it do need to be within a very short time span that y'all get married. Like, it don't need to be a continuing, ongoing of, yeah, we're gonna get married and not actually doing it. Now, this the thing. I don't think it matter about an actual marriage, like me putting a ring on your finger, because people can do that and still not be one. Like, the reason you said y'all need to get married
more than anything. I know that for a fact.
Like, the reason you just said they need to get married is so they can know they can coexist properly. Like,
not even coexist, because most times when people you living with somebody, you're building a future with somebody, you're putting everything you have, and another person putting everything they have into being one.
Yeah.
So if somebody messed up along those lines,
like, say if somebody believe in them same principles of, yeah, I need to get married before I move in with somebody, and they ready to move in with this individual.
Cause I think if I give you my everything and you mess me off, and I literally done poured everything into you, yes, I'm gonna want some on the back end, because what the world? I didn't give you everything.
Want some on the back end as far as marriage?
No, not even like, cause I think of marriage like a partnership in my head.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bringing something to I'm bringing this, that, and a third to the table. You're bringing this, that, and a third to the table. We're gonna make it do what it do together. We're gonna try to bring income together. We try to be one. Yeah. That's why I say I don't necessarily think of it as, oh, you doing this and I'm doing that. No, I'm trying to say what can we both bring to the table to make both of us better. And if along those lines, if you messing up some shape, form, or fashion, yes, like, I'm the type of person, I think I would sign a prenup. If I was the person with more money, yeah, I would definitely sign a prenup. I said that too. I would 1,000% sign a prenup.
Not because you think, oh, this person that I'm in a relationship with is diabolical or something, but just to be safe.
I'm protecting my assets.
Yeah. Like, now, what I said I'm going to do, I am going to, like, write up certain agreements with my partner. Like, whether we break up or not, this is what I'm going to abide by. This is what I do for you. If we have a kid, if we have more than one kid, this is going to be how we're going to handle it. Now, that's going to be between what me and her agree upon. I'm not going to give somebody else outside of me and you, whether it's the court or nobody else, to determine what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dead. Like, I feel like you need that if you're not intelligent enough to come up with your own game plan. I feel like I'm intelligent enough to come up with my own game plan. I don't need another person trying to dictate what I'm going to do for my family. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm not doing nothing at all, somebody should step in. Yeah. Like, somebody should go, hey, gang, this ain't right. But this the thing. I feel like even if somebody else step in, it should be somebody with my and or your best interest in mind. We can prove over and over again that the court don't got our best interest in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, no system set up in power got our best interest in mind. So why the fuck would I listen to them? Now, let's say, I don't know what type of preacher bro he is, but I'm just using him for example since he popular. I know he a Christian preacher. I just don't know what type. Let's say TD Jakes. Both of us like TD Jakes.
Have you ever been to
Swallow.
In the season of swallow.
But let's say both of us followers of him.
Okay.
And let's say we know him personally or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in a relationship and we say, okay, if anything was to go left, we both agree upon TD Jakes being the mediator between us two. We both agree with his values, agree with his knowledge. If you say go left, I say go right, and we completely disagree and we breaking off, he'll be the one to decide how should it go. That's how I feel like that's a better situation than saying the courts are have control. They don't give a fuck about us, cause at least we know we agree with TD Jakes' views. You see what I'm saying?
I completely get what you're saying.
So
that's why I say I would definitely probably just have a neutral party.
Yeah. Like I feel like that should be. This is a part of the whole marriage thing, because like you said, I agree with you that marriage is a process of y'all trying to become one, and in every sense of what that means. So as y'all court each other, or as y'all becoming stronger, or whatever, y'all should sit down and one day just say, all right, babe, if everything do go left, who would we agree to go to? Like, I already had that talk with my girl, and we agreed, like, this the person or this the party of people we're gonna go to. These the people who views, who beliefs, who values that I align with, and she's getting aligned with 100%. So if we go left, this who making a decision. It's outside of my hands. It's outside of your hands. We gonna lead them to judge. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So
that's really smart.
Yeah. So with the moving in shit, this how I feel like. This why I say it's more than just the ring. Because if somebody got the same values as me and you got, I ain't gonna lie, y'all do need to get married. They'll say, "Damn, I'm ready to move in, Kyra. All right, cool. You want to marry me? And then you fuck with me, like we together. Mm-hmm. You already in love with me. I'm in love with you. You gonna say yeah, but I'm not gonna say the only motive behind it. But one of the main motives behind it was I'm ready to move out. She ready to move out. Like, let's get the property together. So we technically married now. We got a place, cool. We following the principle. We following the rule, but the ring is such a shallow form of marriage. That's not you buying a ring and putting it on her finger is not y'all becoming one.
But you gotta get the ring. So
no, I get a ring.
My thing is, don't get me wrong. I don't even want the ring. I ain't gotta have no ring. I buy my own rings.
Yeah.
I buy my own jewelry, baby. I'm iced out. I got my own stuff. I can buy my own jewelry. I don't want you to buy me your jewelry. I like the gesture. I'm the type of female. I'm a hopeless romantic at heart. Yeah. I like the will you be my Valentine. I like the will you be my girlfriend. I want the wedding, the big wedding, and all the good stuff. I don't give a damn about the motherfucker. Okay? Give me my wedding and give me my house, and we gonna be married. We can be married, be happy.
I won't say I got nothing against the ring, because I do the ring.
Or do you just hate what the ring stands for?
Nah, though, because I feel like the ring stand for something good. Like, it stand for unity. Like, so I like the symbolic part of the ring, but the problem that I have is this: it's just symbolic. Like, people got the symbol.
It doesn't have a real meaning. It's just symbolic. That's why you don't like it.
I say
it don't have a real meaning. No, you know.
Like, the people doing it don't put substance behind it. The ring itself carry like substance in itself by being a symbol. Okay, cool. Like, that's the substance that the ring got. So I don't got nothing against the ring. I got something against the people that's engaging with the rings, because they only use the symbol and don't put no substance behind the symbol. So I'm saying to avoid that, say fuck the symbol. I'm not saying don't buy the ring at all.
He's like saying don't buy the ring at all.
Because I don't really care or whatever. But like you said, I know a lot of women care. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So if this something that your partner want, and she like care for it, y'all won now. So technically you care for it too, goddamn. So all right, cool, go and get the ring. But the problem is, folks that do what I just said in the previous example. I got you the ring, we married. No. Married, like we said, means one. Mm-hmm. Married is not this the problem with the word married. It's saying we have already gotten married. That's a continuous process, because they're saying we already, they're saying we already like won.
We didn't accomplish it.
Yeah, like we not won yet. We in the process. That like this what our marriage.
I feel like that's something that's gonna always be continuing, because people change every day.
Like, bro, this damn near will never get completed. Yeah. Like, we always, day after day, year after year, in a continuous like process of becoming one. So when folks buy the ring, it's they have the attitude of, yeah, we married, we did it. No, y'all are beginning it. Like
y'all beginning
y'all starting it.
Right,
so
it's just the beginning.
That's the problem I have with the ring, and that's the problem I have with marriage. That y'all not in the continuous process of really becoming one. Like, every day, y'all should be continuing trying to figure out how to become more within oneness with each other and within whatever value system y'all value. If y'all Christians, becoming one with God in that way. If y'all Muslims, if y'all Jews, if y'all don't believe in a religious system and y'all believe in something else, if y'all don't believe in nothing else and only believe in the power y'all have, whatever, y'all need to continue becoming one with each other and one with whatever value system, belief system y'all have. Like, that's marriage. Cause like, me buying you a ring, even though I love you, you love me,
Right.
and like, we have a great bond. You make me happy, I make you happy. Me just buying you the ring is not marriage. The symbolism.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about when we say we need to get married before moving in. Folks is saying, all right, let me just buy her the ring. No, guy, like, it's a little more than that.
Not even that. As a woman, my thing is, I didn't been close to marriage. I'd have been engaged. I'd have been all of that.
Oh God.
I'd have been engaged. I'd have been all of that. I'm young, but you don't understand. I'm a young person, but I had my head on my shoulders. I got a good future. I'm gonna graduate from med school.
Yeah. Was the dude the same age?
He was like 2 years older than me.
Okay, like, so basically.
Yeah, like he wasn't that up. But let me tell you something. If it ain't what you want, you gonna know. And it's literally gonna eat you up and eat you up and eat you up and eat you up and eat you up till it can't eat you up no more. You gonna literally. It got to the point where I was sleeping in a whole other room. I was just like, no.
So did you call it off or he called it off?
I called it off.
Okay. Why? If you don't want to go into it, we can move on.
I don't mind. It was a couple different factors, but he was extremely obsessive and possessive.
Okay. Explain how. He was possessive and obsessive. Okay. How was he possessive?
Start with the other one first.
Okay, obsessive. So
I'm gonna tell you how bad it got. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. When we first dated, don't get me wrong, everything was butterflies, rainbows, starshine. Everything was like, it was the honeymoon phase. And as we started dating more, he kind of started telling me more how his family really didn't care for me. But I met his grandmother, and she was like the main person who was just like, I really don't. He was like, I don't know why you going with her all the time. You always going with her. You be out all late and stuff like that. And eventually, he got into it with his family because of me, and he moved out, and so we moved in together.
Okay.
And then I was like, I don't want to be moved in if we're not getting married. So he went and bought me a ring, and he proposed. And from there, I mean, he was a very quiet person, but that didn't strike me as strange because I'm a very loud person. Everybody knows. So I like quiet people. It's just something about me that really do. So anytime, for one, he didn't like my friends. He didn't believe that my brothers were my brothers because my mom and my dad are not married. My dad is dead and my mom is alive. My dad has sons. My mom only has 2 children. So frequently I go hang out with my brothers. I mean, I don't see them often. One of my brothers just got back from the military.
Yeah.
He was in Kuwait. He did a tour over there for a year. And so he got back. He didn't believe my brothers were my brothers. He didn't like my friends. Anytime I went out, he made it an issue or an argument. Anytime I would get in my car and go anywhere, this is how bad it got. He would literally sit in my car and wait for me. He wouldn't do anything else. He would just wait for me to get back to the car.
Okay. So this is just when y'all will run errands or whatever? Like,
if I said, hey, I'm going to school from 10 to 3. Okay, I'm going to come with you.
Did he have a job?
Past tense. He had a couple jobs.
Okay.
So he had money. He didn't really have to have a job if he didn't want to have a job.
Okay, so he financially he was straight. So he could afford to.
He was somewhat financially stable. He was not completely financially free or financially literate, but he was somewhat financially stable when he wanted to be.
Okay.
Like it was, and that's another thing I don't like. It's like he knew everything about me, but to this day, like he would go to his grandma's house and be over there for a couple of hours and come back 5-10 bands. Wouldn't tell me shiznit. He would just be like, drop me off at my grandma's house, wait for me for about 2 hours. 2 hours go by, call me, but pick him up.
Okay, so that part cool, because I was just trying to make sure, is he financially in a position to just sit around and wait and shit? But okay, I give him that especially as a younger dude, like cool. So he can afford to just sit in the car, whatever. But what was his reasoning?
There was none
behind it.
As he would always tell me, you know you're a very pretty girl, and I know you're not doing anything, but I'm worried about the men. And anytime he would tell me that, and one thing I'm really big on, I literally seen it in my own household, I've seen it in other people's households. If you don't trust me, we have no business in a relationship. We have no business conversing. None of that. Okay. And I'm really big on that, because my thing is, yes, you'll never be able to 100% and completely trust somebody. But if I can't breathe without you assuming something, that's a problem. Okay. I can't go to school without you sitting in my car because you worried somebody might try to holler at me. And you worried that I might just say something. You're not worried that I will, but you worried that I might.
Did he get cheated on bad before you?
He told me I was maybe his first or second real girlfriend.
Okay, so I was thinking, maybe he scarred from some previous shit.
I did all the math. The math is still one math.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is, he do got a point. Like, as an attractive young woman, dudes will shoot that shot cool. Like, I'm sure every attractive woman gets shot at plenty of times a day, a week, or whatever. So, okay, cool. You got a point with that. But I'm thinking,
you have to trust me enough to know that I know that every man just about has the same end goal. Every man is not going to do for me what you're doing for me. My thing is, as a woman, I can sit back and not be on a high horse and realize stuff like that. Like, hold on. He cares about me. He loves me. He's providing for me. Not every man is going to do that. Right. Especially not in this day and age. You know that.
I say facts. I say his concern was valid. But the way you going about it, like, I wouldn't recommend, because every dude like with a brain know that if my girl fine, dudes gonna try to get at her. They don't care if she taken. They don't care if she's single, married, unmarried. They really don't give a damn. No matter where my girl go, whether it's school, whether it's a grocery store, whether, like, folks gonna try to get down. So his concern valid. Like, as a dude that care about you, he won't limit
me enough to know that I would jeopardize something.
See,
like that.
I'm gonna get to the trust part, because trust, I with my girl, I don't trust her, but she know I don't trust her. But I don't do that extra shit. Like, since the concern valid, I understand you want to limit the risk that come to your girl in whatever way. Whether you do it through this, whether you do it through that, whether you do it through you being with her, like, which I guess he was trying to do in that situation. Like, the more that I'm with her, the less likely that the risk is present. So I get the thought process behind it. But the flaw,
I guess that makes sense.
The flaw from it with me is, you can be doing something more productive, guy. But like, I'm gonna even give him a pass. Let's say,
I'm gonna give him a pass.
Yeah, let's say he was doing something productive in the car, which I doubt it. He probably just on YouTube, on his phone, or whatever. But let's say he was reading. Let's say he was researching. Let's say he was really doing something productive in his car. It's like you putting so much in, and I know this from experience. Like, when my ex cheated on me bad, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me put in extra effort to try to limit the amount of risk or whatever. But when you put that much energy into trying to, not even just into a person, because if it's in a positive way,
it's okay.
Like, it's cool. But that much energy focusing on some negative shit, like, is she cheating? Is another nigga trying to tip her to cheat? Like, That's a lot of energy.
When I said it's all I don't give what you say. I promise you, I feel that's all he thought about.
Like, cause when you do that, I feel like then
it's like he really waiting for me to
taking it somewhere else. Like you taking the whole relationship to a different spot by only focusing. I'm not gonna say only, but spending a lot of time focusing on the negatives, whether it's something that actually happened, whether it's a what if or whatever. So the way I take it is, I think every dude got the concern. He was just acting on it in a way that other dudes won't act on it. But with the concern, I feel like definitely try to secure whatever you need to secure, whether y'all agree on, all right, babe, maybe I don't agree with you going out dressing this way. Maybe I don't agree with you posting these type things. Like whatever restrictions y'all need to make the relationship secure, make them restrictions. Mm-hmm. But after you set the rules, regulations, and restrictions in place, then you just gotta let it play out and still keep an eye on her. Cause like I said, every dude got the concern, and a lot of people, period, not just women, not just men, a lot of people, period, not loyal. So knowing your partner is a human, they might not be loyal, even though you think you know them like the back of your hand. And knowing that other folks trying to get at your girl, keep an eye on it in whatever way they look like to you. But don't like hover over it. I feel like, I feel like to me, that'll just stress me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to you, it sounds like it obviously wasn't fun. So you go fuck the relationship up regardless. I say set the rules and regulations in place, then just try to be happy. And as time go on, if you get signs of her cheating or like some shit just feel off, tackle it then, handle it however y'all gonna handle it, whether they lead in a breakup or whatever, and go from there. But say if you want cheating and I'm always being negative or I'm always like getting on your nerves, if you not cheating and we not gonna break up from that, what I'm doing gonna break us up, which resulted in your situation. So it's like y'all gonna break up regardless in this situation.
It was that, and then it was just like a mixture of other stuff too.
So how was he possessive?
He literally did not like me going with my friends. Like he literally thought, like it got to the point where he was like, I don't care what you say, y'all gay, y'all y'all this, y'all that, and shoot, I could tell you how bad it got. He must have. We was over my auntie house, and they had went to the store, and I told him I was going out, and he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. He said, I want you to stay with me. And I said, I want to go. I'm like, I'm going to go with my friends. You act like I can't just come back. I'm like, I'm just going to go out for a couple hours. You already made me kind of irritated. I just want to go clear my head and just go drink a couple drinks, smoke a little bit, go back home, come back to you, and be happy. Yeah. And he couldn't understand that. And so I think he had went through my iPad. And he had seen me and my best friend messages. And then
Is it a girl best friend or boy best friend? Okay,
I don't have no boy best friends.
Okay.
Men cannot be boy best friends. Men cannot be boy best friends. Yeah. So it was my girl best friend. And we probably was talking about something out the way to talk about something crazy. She probably asked me about somebody or something. And I think he might have seen the messages from my ex. Because me and him had a break. And so my ex had took me on a date. Because he was like, I miss you, Yeah. So I'm like, okay. He was like, want to get some lunch? So I'm like, why not? I'm not doing anything. And so he was like, you want to go back because you're going to see, you want to go back because you just want to see that nigga. And you want to go do this, you want to go do that. And I'm literally in the mirror, flattering my hair, minding my business. And he slapped me.
Wait. Some got to be missing in this story. Some got to be missing. So
he saw something he didn't like on my iPad,
and he talking to you while you getting ready.
I'm going out. You're not talking about nothing. I'm going out. My brother's on the way to come get me right now as we speak. I'm going out.
Okay, so I'm like, bro, something had to be missing. That's probably the antagonizing thing. Like you basically saying, bro, fuck what you talking about. Like I'll go. So I don't think. Now, I'm not vouching for the slap at all.
He lost me, y'all. He just took a big L. The biggest L.
Now, the slap is wrong regardless.
My thing is, if you're that upset about something, my thing is, if you was mad, why don't you come in and slap me when you saw it on my iPad in the first place?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that resulted in the violence.
My thing is, I'm not cursing. That's one thing. As a woman, I don't care what is going on. As a man, I'm never gonna disrespect you. I don't care if it's in the heat of a moment. I don't care what it is. I'm not gonna call you. I'm gonna call you by your name. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. So for you to do either one of them things is out of the question.
So you don't think the basically saying, bro, fuck what you talking about is disrespectful?
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. No. It's not the same.
Let me tell you another thing though. He was big on. At first he was like, okay. At first he was like, I don't care about you going out. Just stop letting it be random. I can't. Okay.
What you mean random?
Like my friends would be like, hey, how you doing anything? I'd be like, nah, let's go out.
So he's saying you gotta plan it in advance?
Just listen. I'm a compromising person. You don't understand. I'm literally trying to make it work for 6+ months. I'm gonna tell you my logic. Jeez. So he was like, stop letting it be random. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna stop letting it be random. So I'm texting my girls. I only got 2 friends. 2. No more, no random ones, none of that. I got my best friend Star and I got my other friend Maya. So I'm like, hey y'all, if we can try to plan stuff out a little bit more, that'll be nice. Okay. I ain't just putting people in my business because ain't nobody else's business.
W.
So
that's W.
So what happened? So eventually he didn't like that either. It got to the point to where he was like, I didn't want you going out, period. I don't want you around your friends. No matter if I told him ahead of time. I literally told him about this time ahead of time because he told me I was telling him on spots. And so I'm like, hey, me and my friends are going out. And see the way he would do, he'd be like, okay, that's fine. It's fine. That's fine. And it got to the point to where he would constantly do it because my best friend was like, girl, you know he gonna trip soon the day come up. Because literally he would trip the day of me going out as I'm getting ready, putting my clothes on. Because he'd go, you look so good, 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 you just look so good. And all of a sudden he just blew up and got mad because I'm going out.
Okay. Now, from what I'm looking at now, I really don't run into this problem. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
come on, Mr. Psychologist. I need you to do this.
I'm trying to think of times when I ran into problems like this because for the most part, the women that I go with, for the most part, be home by this. You see what I'm saying? Like they really don't go out. But I'm trying to think.
You don't even understand. It's not even me going out like necessarily to like a lounge or a club. Yeah. I went to the movies with my best friend. We went to see Beyonce. And that was an issue.
I guess, he just... okay, let me ask this. Maybe this will give me more understanding. Was the friends hoes?
No, he just didn't like them either way.
Because I'm like, that'll bring some justifications to it if they were, super hot girls and you trying to be in a relationship and he looking at them. But I'm trying to...
No, my friends are not super. They're not no hoes or anything like that. But they like to go out and have a good time. They not naked. They ain't gonna have that coochie and their butt and all that stuff out. But all my friends are very attractive. We all get attention because we're really pretty. That's something we can't help. And so my best friend, for instance, she's on the taller, slender side, but she's stout. She got her butts on her back and she got some big butt. She got some big boobs. And so she gets a lot of attention. And so he feel like just because niggas be trying to holler at her, and she be playing to the left, literally. She literally has a dude right now as we speak. And that's one thing. She rather be in a relationship than be single because she know how she is. She rather just be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And so that's my best friend, and he really did not care for her.
Okay.
The whole time I was in a relationship with him, she was just about dating my brother.
Let me ask this: when you would go out, and obviously this is not a every time thing, you want to just kick it with your girls, I'm sure he just want to kick it with his homies sometimes. But when you go out, would the invitation be open to him? Bro, you can come.
I got pictures in my phone of us. In the club, and we turned around and got into it. If not, I think we got into it that night.
See, I'm trying to understand because I was
at first he was like, I promise you, all the logic you said, he told me, and I said it to myself because he was like, okay, well he was like, you always want to go with your friends, let me come with you. He think mind you don't understand. I really feel like he was the type of person he wanted me to fuck up or he wanted me to hurt him. He wanted me to do some fucked up ass shit because he was like, well, let me come with you. He thought I'm saying no. I said, okay, come on.
Okay, yeah. If you would have said no, then it's red flag. But if you
every
come
time,
on.
I'm like. Matter of fact, I'm really inviting him because I don't feel like fucking arguing when I get home. It gets to the point to where I'm inviting him out. He killing everybody vibe. My friends
Yeah. See,
not once but twice. I tried twice.
When I be with women and they invite me out, I just decline. Not because like I don't want to be around you or your friends. Mm-hmm. I don't drink, I don't smoke. You see what I'm saying? So like, I'm sure like y'all from drink and smoke. So I wouldn't be the type of person, you see what I'm saying, like, to go with or whatever. But if you invite them, because it is like valid thought for like you said, my girl fine, her friends fine. Like I know like folks gonna try to get down. Shit, let's say if she going to a bar, club, or whatever, like
he be mad about stuff I can control. I can control if somebody's looking at me. Like the night we went out, we took pictures. I had like a little gray jumpsuit on, the one with the long sleeves. We were literally walking up. I was literally holding his hand. It was me, him, and my best friend, because my best friend rode us. And he was literally holding my hand. And it was 4 dudes in a BMW SUV. And they were like, hey, bro, hey, you want to grind? You finding them up?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's fucked up. He should have got mad at you though. I was saying the other niggas, they fucked up.
And he literally looked at me and was mad as fuck the whole night.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Like his whole vibe was pissed.
That is something that'll like make you like,
but don't take it out
away.
On me.
But yeah, it's not your girl fault. Like, if anything, you should try to get it up with the niggas, which I still don't suggest. Like, it's just some ignorant niggas trying to like be funny or whatever.
But not even that. Somebody will just find me attractive. People gonna find people attractive. That's something we cannot help.
Yeah, like for me, what it sound like, he just kind of like immature. Now, don't get me wrong. The concerns he got are valid male concerns. Like, no matter how old you is, like, you got an attractive woman. Like, these are valid concerns, but I feel like the way he expressing his concerns, like, is just a little childish. Like, it's just better ways you can handle these same problems. You see what I'm saying? Like, one of the ways is like you did with him. Like, babe, if you feel like I'm cheating or whatever, come with me. Like, you did that. Okay, cool. That's a solution. That still went left, especially if you say he killing the vibe. You see what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like he literally would just.
Yeah,
no,
that's dead.
Yeah,
because then, say if you since he got an attitude, you don't want to do some shit like completely fucking ignore him, even though you since he got an attitude, that probably make him more mad. So then you try to start catering to him or whatever, and now your friends like. Off because they used to like interacting with you a lot when y'all out, and now they we probably gotta interact with her a little less because he got after. So yeah, this did. So
literally,
you invited him.
That's literally how we went.
Yeah, I'm knowing you invited him. That's a good solution. Like everybody out there, like especially if you a female, because I can't speak. Or like if you a male, I can't speak from the female side of it.
If you invite that man out, you invite that nigga out, and he's still not satisfied. You cooking for me every day. That's another thing. He made me a full-blown housewife. I'm in medical school, but I'm coming home every day and cooking and making sure something is on the motherfucking table before 7 o'clock.
Well, I ain't gonna count.
If I'm cooking, cleaning, doing everything, bring you to the club, and you still think I'm full of shit, you full of shit.
Yeah, if you are a female and you go out and you party or whatever, to a lot of dudes, this seems like a unsafe risk. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all dudes probably feel like, I ain't gonna lie, guy. I don't know how I feel about this. So if you do what she did and you invite your dude, I ain't gonna count. That'll lessen a lot of tension in his mind. Like that'll make the relationship have less friction. So that's a good move to make. So you made that move. That didn't fucking work. I would say the only other thing you could have done as far as like going out, which now this can become a problem, like depending on.
It got to the point where I didn't go out at all.
See, the reason I want to suggest that is because like eventually me and you gonna get sick of each other. Like for dudes, it's like a play the game. Like I don't have to go somewhere,
and you know what
I'm gonna play the game.
You went and bought him an Xbox.
Yeah, like so if I'm restricting you from spending time with your people,
but you on the game.
Yeah, like I feel like they go against each other. Now let's say like the other day, yesterday. My girl just went out with her cousin, like they just went to go grab something to eat, went to a couple stores. It's like, okay, cool. Now, I'm thinking maybe I would feel different about it if she did go to a club or something. You see what I'm saying? But like, this is why what we said earlier is so important, because how we said becoming one. Like this courtship process, and this relationship marriage process should be like a real interrogation. Like, I'm figuring out what type of person you is, you figuring out what type of person I am. If you figure out what type of person I am, you will see. I ain't gonna lie, VT really a homebody. He don't go to parties, don't go to clubs, he don't drink, he don't smoke. So if you a girl that do drink, that do smoke, that do like to party, that do like to be more sociable, it's a good chance we should decide on.
Not being compatible.
Yeah, so not be compatible. If he would have did it properly in the beginning and really like interrogated you interrogated him and seen.
He didn't care. He was I don't care about none of that. None of that bothered me. And it bothered him the whole time.
Yeah, I'm knowing this gonna bother you, like, cause sis, I'm not the type of person. My girl, if yesterday
like
my girl would have said,
like the podcast and the YouTube videos and stuff. When we first started dating, I was like, hey, yeah, I'm kind of getting into the swing of YouTube and That's why I started chilling.
Right.
If you ever the last like real YouTube video, I went to like a drink. I had like I had like my black and white shirt on. I had took like the pictures on Instagram with the little leather skirt. Then like my last time really popping out because the video came out and he was livid. I ain't even do nothing though.
Yeah. Like I feel like y'all just want.
Like, I don't know. He was like, no.
I feel like y'all just weren't compatible, cause like say if yesterday my girl told me, oh, I'm finna go to the club with my cousin. I'm like, oh no, like I just this just like my personal belief. Somebody else in a relationship might feel different. I feel like a club and stuff like that is not a relationship friendly environment. So
it's not.
To me, if my girl texts me,
you know something. I'm gonna say it's not to a certain extent. If you're going to the club with malintent, no, and I promise you can ask a girl. You can literally see when a woman is going to go be a hoe.
Yeah.
Say it like that. If you're going to go be a hoe, you know when a woman's going to be a hoe. But sometimes, all those aside, sometimes as a woman, I be stressed. Yeah. I just want to get a little wine. I just want to chill, spend time with my friends.
My thought process on it is it's so many places to go.
Not even that. My thing is, if I wanted niggas, my thing is in my head, because I know I'm pretty. I know I can get niggas, and I ain't trying to be cocky and nothing like that. Like the same way my mama always said when I was growing up, niggas gonna always be there. Niggas gonna always be around. Yeah. If I want niggas, I gotta ring a little bell. Say, here y'all, come on, y'all, come on, nigga, come on.
No cap.
That's all you gotta do. That's why I say my thing is that's why I really hate that men don't understand about
women.
Yes. If I'm going out, I don't want no nigga in no club. My nigga need to be in the house. No offense, and I know that's a double standard, and I know it is. But I'm gonna put it like this. Women go to clubs to have good times. Men go to clubs to be on dirt.
Bruh, what? Like, fool, I can guarantee you.
Don't know men go to the club and be like, man, bro, let's go to the club. Let's get some hookah. Let's get some bottles. Yeah,
even if they say that verbally,
no,
that's not the intention behind it.
Men go to the club and be on dirt, and everybody know that. Now, I'm not gonna say all women go to the club to have a good time, because some women go to the club to go get fucked.
Facts.
Keep it plain and simple. And some women just go to the club just to have a good time. We just have to divvy this shit up and be real aware.
Like, I feel like if he the type of dude, because this what it sound like.
If she rushing to go home with you, yeah, you should know.
If brother type of dude that really don't want you to, but you say go to the movies, I ain't gonna lie, I really won't give a fuck about that. But if he don't want you to go to these type of environments,
like he didn't want me with them.
Verbalize that, cause like I told my girl, like, plain as day, I ain't gonna lie, all the club and shit dead. Like, now I can't even speak from experience. I never been to a club, so I can't even tell you how a club setting is. But just from the information I can gather from other people's situations and like Snapchat stories and shit, like
stories, right. You gonna shit out.
I can tell, like, see, this shit
I know how to compromise. My thing is, I don't have to club. I don't need or want to have to do any of that. But when you say you're not doing this, you're not doing it, you're not going around your friends, you're not doing it, you're restricting everything of what I can do, and all you want me to have is you, because you feel like all you have is me.
Yeah.
That's where that's kind of what he told me. He was like, the only reason I'm restricting you so much because I feel like all I have is you. And that was the farthest thing from the truth.
Right. It's like, I'm trying to find the perfect words to put everything. Because it's like,
narcissist.
Bruh, I feel...
Narcissist.
I
Narcissist
feel
for 200.
where he coming from. He just
I can't feel
doing
the
it wrong.
I
Like
can't feel the campaign.
I can like feel the like
And don't even
principles
get
of
me
what
wrong.
he's
You
saying.
don't even understand. Like I was like, this is my last relationship. I'm geek. I'm geek. I ain't. Cause don't get me wrong. I'm a lover girl. Like I don't like being single. And that's kind of weird to say, but it's the truth. I don't. I like being able to go home and be with my person at the end of the motherfucking day. So the fact that I can't is pissing me off.
Shit, like when you just say, okay, fuck it, I'm not going nowhere. How did it go wrong with it? Because I'm thinking, okay, if we gotta go, because it sounds like, okay, cool. Like he just don't want you in certain environments.
He want to be my daddy.
What you mean?
He want to be my father.
Like just boss you around and shit?
Give me a phone.
Hold on. If you ain't going out or doing that, what he taking the phone? Was you flirting with niggas or something?
No. I live with this man. I literally go, he got my location. I go literally to school. Straight from school. Either pick him up for work or I'm coming straight home.
Bruh, either, this my conclusion I'm getting to. Either some off with him narcissist, or you gotta not be telling me something. It's either one of the two. Either I'm not even gonna say something off with him in the head. Either he was very immature, or you had to be doing something you ain't telling me. It gotta be one of them. It's no way you tried to compromise. All right, look, I'm gonna tell you in advance when we go out. All right, you can come with me. All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna go out. Cool. I'm just being the crib. And he just still tripping.
He still was tripping because he was like, let me check your phone. Let me check. I said, you know something? I'm not gonna let you check my phone. And from there, he just went down here. I ain't gonna lie. That's not like, cause that was my breaking point. Cause I'm like, I'm not going out. I'm not seeing my friends. I'm not doing anything. So what the fuck is the problem now?
Okay, look. Now I ain't gonna lie. That is a red flag.
That was my boiling point.
You not let him check it. Like
my thing is no. He's been checking my phone. Like he was checking my phone. The first time he probably checked my phone was probably like, cause we started dating in June.
Okay.
And he probably checked my phone June, July, August. Maybe September, October. Okay. I'm gonna say October. He probably checked my phone for the first time in October. And I didn't know it. I didn't have nothing in my phone. I wasn't worried.
Yeah. But
I didn't know it. And anytime I would ask for his phone or I would act like I ain't seen somebody like, he would give me my phone. He would I'm talking about wrestle me to the bed for his phone. No. So eventually he was like, give me your phone. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going out. I'm like, no. I'm like, you still don't trust me. I'm like, we have no business together. He was like, no. So he didn't want to break up, but he didn't want to break up. And he didn't want to stay cooped in the house. Have me stay cooped in the house. I'm not Rapunzel. I'm not Cinderella. I'm not none of this shit.
This is what I say on that. One, let's say, in my previous relationship, it wasn't how can I put it? Oh. Like if I grab her phone, she wasn't like quick to like snatch that motherfucker back.
And I never would.
But she would be like, oh no, like a little too
finicky.
Yeah, like so like in their relationship, she ended up like really being the cheater, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Now, let's say before I knew she cheated, I would see like red flags. Like let's say she posted a cute picture on Snapchat or whatever. Mm-hmm. Dudes a slide up, which they supposed to. They trying to get down. You see what I'm saying? So dudes a slide up, and instead of ignoring it or whatever, she would feed into it. You see what I'm saying? Like that'll be the first couple red flags. But at the time, I really didn't consider those red flags. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But I did tell her.
Because women are really, as a woman, I'm real big on, if you ain't doing it, somebody else gonna do it. Somebody else gonna feed into it.
What you mean?
Exactly what I said as a woman. If you're not doing it, or you're not feeding into it, somebody else is gonna do it, or somebody else is gonna feed into it.
So you saying
there's 8.1 billion people on this damn planet, and if you ain't gonna do it, damn sure somebody's gonna feed into it, or somebody's gonna do it.
As in what? Like
whatever the case may be.
Like I was saying, at first I ignored it or whatever. Then I told her, I ain't gonna lie, this ain't solid. Like don't the niggas gonna slide up or whatever. Mm-hmm. You don't text the niggas back. Like you don't say thank you. You don't nothing. Like so.
My dude was the same way.
Yeah, I told her like, if niggas slide up, you can't control that. but you
can't
damn sure
control,
don't
you
text
respond.
back. Yeah, so all right, cool. After that, now I'm on high alert. So now I give it some time. She done posted some cute shit. Let me see what the hell. So I will grab her shit in front of her. This is not no sneaky shit. I'm like, good. Bam. I'm on Snapchat. I'm like, man, I'm giving her the phone back. We're not even arguing. I'm just like, cause at the time I'm not really considering this cheating. So I'm like, fool, chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fool, like,
oh God,
I'm like, fool. This is the same shit we just talked about.
Fool, chill,
yeah, I like shit, cause if at the time, if I would have considered it cheating, maybe we would have tackled it in a different way. Yeah, but at that time, as a young nigga, I'm not really on tip about this, cuz. So I'm like, all right, cool, you doing too much. All right, cool. Now, later on, when we really like put shit down, and all right, now I'm really getting on your ass, because now you cheating. I didn't consider the other shit cheating, but now you actually cheating. At that time, now it was a more, nah, like, I refuse to let you go through my focus. Like, now you doing something. Now, at the time, I can put two and two together, because like you too fidgety, like when I grab the phone or whatever, like I can assume you doing something, but I don't know for a fact. But after the fact, like everything came out, okay, she was actually doing something. So now I'm putting everything like back together.
If he was already checking my phone and I'm doing everything he want, and mind you, this nigga can put his hands on me. He didn't tell me I can't hang around my friends. He don't like me hanging around my family. He don't believe my brothers are my brother. Everything I tell him is a damn near fucking lie. And then on top of all of that, you hear me cooped up in this motherfucking house going halfway damn insane. Koofa, fucking Cocoa Puffs. And then you have the fucking audacity to say, give me your phone.
I often say, it just seemed like bro was, for one, I feel like the main thing is, before we go into your part of it or his part of it, the main thing, because y'all just weren't compatible.
Thank you.
Like,
and my thing, you don't understand. When I say I literally tried to break it off so many times, I really wish I would have saved our messages. I could literally show you how many times I tried to break it off with him. I'm like, we're toxic, we're not healthy, we need to leave each other alone.
Yeah.
If we meant to be together, it's gonna work itself out. I'm telling him all of this. He ain't not giving two shit.
Yeah,
that's
the main
part. It literally got to the point where I'm literally telling him, I'm like, my mental space started getting fucked up, and I'm like, hey, I just need some space. And he like, whatever you going through, we can go through it together. And I'm like, nope, that was my cue to go.
So that's the main thing. The second thing, I just feel like the way he was handling the shit wasn't the best way. Like, it was better ways to handle, like better shit he could have put in place or put his input on to make the shit better. He could have simply said, all right, babe, like we said earlier, the clubs and shit, all right, babe, what you think about not going to the club? Like, you can go out with what about not the clubs? Okay. But you going out with you having a good time? What about not wearing these type of clothes, not wearing that? Like, if you just put shit in place like that, that's way better than sitting in the car than coming with her when you really don't want to come just to keep an eye on it.
Literally, didn't want to fucking come. Had a whole attitude about coming. Then got mad because somebody said something to me, and now you got attitude with me. Yeah. And the whole atmosphere just funk.
Now, this is what I would say. Even though he was flawed quite a bit, like, which is cool. Like, we all flawed. Just correct this shit. Yeah, cause just correct. You shouldn't be flawed. Then say, okay, I can identify my flaws. Fuck it, I'm flawed. No. Identify your flaws, then work on this shit. Cause like, it's not okay being flawed. I'm saying okay as in like all us experience it. But I'm not saying it's okay to be a word. Yeah, like not okay as in like just keep the shit going. Yeah, like the flaw is there. Correct the flaw. But it's understandable. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But especially if I understand the principles behind what you was doing, like I think I understand, like the principles was correct. The actions was fucked up. But aside from his fucked up behavior, what I say on your part is, let's say when he put his hands on you and shit, all that shit is fucked up. I'm not.
Now I know, I'm gonna go ahead. I got older brothers, and my older brother found out when he was across. He was motherfucking Jordan. He found out he was livid, and he was like, "Now you sound like one of them, domestic females." Yeah. Like, because I was like, "Oh, I don't think he's gonna do it again." And when it happened, I was in shock. I literally was screaming. I was like, what the fuck? And like, I thought he was gonna beat me up. And so I was like, nah, you need to go. And so I took him to his grandma's house. And I still went out. Like, I looked at the pictures, my eyes was puffy, but I was like, oh God, he not finna ruin my night. Like, I really want that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and that's what people don't understand. I do not go out to get niggas. I go out to forget what I got going on in my everyday life. Life be lifing.
This way, this the same conversation I had a while back.
I should have left him alone when he put his hands on me. But honestly, he didn't put his hands on me after that.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, okay, he ain't did it. But he don't get me wrong, because it's hoes in my house. If y'all follow me, when I be going live, I was live in my restroom. It's holes in my restroom wall, in my bedroom door wall, in the wall in my living room. Yeah.
Now, this what I say about that situation. You already tackled the first part. Like, I wouldn't even say necessarily just leave them. Because I know a lot of people that would be their advice, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not totally against their advice. Like, that's a fucked up thing he did. You see what I'm saying? But the reason I won't say just quick and leave them is because we all fuck up, no matter if it's cheating, no matter if it's this, no matter if it's that. So you want to really vet the person and vet the situation properly, then decide if you want to leave after that or if you want to like continue to try to fix the shit.
It was bad because I went to the club, I got drunk, and he was texting me and blowing me up and blowing me up and blowing me up and blowing me up. And instead of giving me space, I literally went and saw him that same day.
Okay.
So that's why I said I could take accountability. I fucked up there. I can honestly say.
Well, what I say about the situation, a conversation I had a while back, I was saying, if I walk down the street with 100,000 on me just in cash, just holding it in my arms where everybody can see, and I get robbed, is it okay for somebody to rob you? No. Like, is the robber wrong? Yes. But can I take some accountability and say, maybe I would have had a better off chance of not getting robbed if I didn't walk around with 100,000 showing. So the same principle goes here. Is he the robber in this situation? Is he wrong for robbing you? Is he wrong for putting his hands on you in every way? Yes. Like, I try to warn people against this because this still wrong, but this still got some value in it too. Even if the woman hit you, you shouldn't hit the woman. You see what I'm saying? I still tell women, don't hit the nigga.
Like, don't antagonize him.
Don't,
it's not good to antagonize.
Don't put yourself in this situation. But even if the woman was to hit the man, it's still not proper for the man to hit back. So especially if the woman not imposing violence on you, she in no way, shape, or form cannot side with putting your hands on the woman.
And that's what you don't understand. Like, even after him putting his hands on me, we've talked about it multiple times. And I'm the type of person, I'm an intellectual person. Yeah. I like to know how a motherfucker thinking. I'll pick with your head till I can't pick with it no more and you be pissed off. And I know I probably asked him a million one times. I said, I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. I didn't know. Like, what made you say, yo, she need to be smacked right now? Fackle.
She like fackle. Like, what I say is the reason I use the previous example of like you will be.
Because you don't understand. Like, it was like a long ass pause before he even hit me. It was just silence, and then.
So like you saying like you really thought on this type shit like
it was because I was literally saying because he was saying back to me what I was texting my best friend, and he was like your best friend, she's single now, so I know she's gonna be on dirt, and he gonna say you went to lunch with your ex, didn't? And I was like, yeah, we went to lunch. I said, yeah, I went to lunch with him because we was on a break. And he gonna say why would you do that? You know he wanna fuck you. You know he just wanna fuck you. That's all the niggas wanna do with you. Da, 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 and he gonna say, you're not going out because you're gonna be a hoe. And I said, I'm going out. Like, he was literally, I'm going out. I'm just gonna go out with Star for a little bit, and I'm coming back home. And he was like, no, you're not gonna go out. I said, yes, I am. And he was just looking at me, and I was literally in the mirror, flattering in my hair. He was just looking at me. I said, what the fuck?
Now, I'm gonna say two things on that. The first thing is, even though he wrong as hell, we already addressed his wrongness. So now let's try to look at it from the situation of how could this have been prevented, even though he was wrong. Like, the reason I use the example of he the robber, but you steal the person holding up 100,000 is because, let's say, in whatever way, shape, or form you was giving off an attitude. Whether this attitude was well deserved. Like if I'm yelling at you,
and I know how I am, I probably was. I ain't gonna lie like I went.
Like if I'm yelling at you, parents got this bad. You yell at somebody and expect them not to have an attitude. Men have this, and I'm probably women too, but men have this bad too. I can be doing something to piss you off, and now I'm mad that you pissed off. So let's say I got a valid reason to be yelling at you. Let's say I looked in your iPad and I seen you went to dinner or whatever. I seen some shit I didn't like.
That's literally what happened. He seen some shit he didn't like.
Now, is this gonna make me unhappy? Yes. Is this unhappiness probably gonna result in me raising my tone or cursing or whatever? It shouldn't, but it probably will. So, okay, cool. He sees some shit he didn't like. He started yelling. He started cursing. All right, cool. So now I'm trying to like look at both sides of it. Like in his head, you wrong first because he just seen some shit. You see what I'm saying? So now he get wrong too. He yelling, cursing. From him yelling and cursing, you not finna take that well. I'm sure you probably got an attitude. I'm sure you probably looked at him like, nigga, be cool, fool. Like he yelling at you, making
when I say I'm literally calm, I was literally calm. This was literally through me. I was so calm.
He yelling at you, making demands. You ain't finna go out.
That's why I said I know I had an attitude, but I was not hollering at him.
You telling him like, yes, you are. You probably saying it in a calm ass way, but him still trying to make a demand, and then you refusing the demand. Like it's pissing him off even more. So what I'm saying is, like, even though he was the one in the wrong, he looking at it like you in the wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, I seen what you did first. So he looking at it like
like two big ass kids.
Hey, like both of them is like y'all thinking the other person wrong first. Cause you thinking he wrong first off, nigga, you just went through my phone or my iPad or whatever. You coming in this bitch hollering, yelling, making demands, all type of shit. So both of y'all looking at it like, bro, the other person wrong. So the way I'm looking at it, like you could have been holding the money and antagonizing it is because like you probably had attitude, which I'm not knocking because it's probably well deserved. I'm just trying to like name all the possibilities. Probably was an attitude. There's something I can experience or I can attest to that I experienced that pissed me the fuck off. It's kind of the same thing as an attitude, but it's not you saying it. It's the facial expression. Like, let's say I'm saying something, like I'm serious, I'm really expressing something, and you give me one of these. You're like, that shit pisses me off, cuz. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at like that, cuz? Like, so it probably was one of them.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, bro.
I'm one of them people.
That shit pisses me. Like, imagine I'm really saying some shit that I really care about.
If you saying something to me, no, like if you done been fucked up, if you a fucked up person, or I've been a very genuine person to you, and you're a very fucked up person, and you finally get around to want to be a genuine person to me, that's the only reason I'm making the fucking face. I'm like, the fuck, bitch, you funny as hell.
Like, so I'm just like trying to envision the situation. Like I'm envisioning like he in the room, he sees some shit, and like obviously he care about you, and so this shit like really like getting to him, pissing him off. He come in, he angry, he trying to like go off or whatever. And I'm imagining you do it, I heard you give him one of these, you like, man, I'm knowing they pissed him off. So what I'm saying is what I'm saying is he was wrong and heavily immature. But the only things I can think of like that could have antagonized it is like an attitude. I can't if you weren't yelling.
I never had attitude.
Like that's the only thing.
I'm like I told you ahead of time. I'm like I just can't fucking win.
Now the thing is, this is the real question. We can point out what he did wrong. We can point out what you probably did to antagonize. The thing is, what's a solution? Because
I should have went out in the first place.
I'm thinking. No. I'm thinking. How could you not have a attitude? Like now, not having an attitude is a solution. Like we do need to come up with a game plan. Like, in what way could you not have had attitude? Because he wrong. Like he coming at you yelling. So how could you not? Yeah. So how could you not? Because that's a hard thing to ask somebody, whether it's a man or a woman. Your partner coming at you hostile as hell. In order for you not to escalate this no more, you don't have no attitude at all. That's a hard ask to ask somebody.
Anybody.
But do you think it's doable? Cause I feel like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's hard as fuck. Like, imagine me sitting down playing the game.
I can say it's doable because it have been times he done threw me attitudes, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe he have no. Like, my thing is, I'm pretty sure every person has done it to a certain extent. Like, you know what? Maybe they're having a rough day.
Yeah.
Let me try again. But a motherfucker get tired of trying too.
Facts. Like that's why I'm saying your attitude was understandable. The only reason I'm even pointing out anything you did wrong is not to blame the victim, but to avoid a sister getting hands put on her by her partner. You see what I'm saying? Like, at whatever cost, whether we got to look at what the victim doing, or we got to look at what the attacker doing, let's try to avoid a sister experiencing this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's the only reason I'm looking at your part of it, not to put blame on you. Like, nigga, you the reason. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, this is a fucked up situation. What can we do to prevent this? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, we know what we can do to prevent it on his side. Bro, you just got to be a more mature, a more, like, just a better man. Like, because a smart person, we ain't even got to think of somebody who more honorable, let's just say a more intelligent person. No. If I'm unhappy with something she did, I have to attack the problem. Me hitting her is damn near gonna make her want to go do the shit again. Like, if she was like talking to a nigga, fighting with a nigga, or cheating, and then I hit her, I'm pushing her closer to another nigga. So an intelligent person know better. So that's one way he can correct this shit. You just gotta get wiser. Like, that's really what it is. You gotta get more mature. Everything you telling me, G, he just gotta get more mature. Gotta get more wise. Bam.
More of the story, stay single. I'm really convinced I'm gonna be the single auntie with the one baby. I got one son, baby, and he getting big. And I said, I ain't had another baby by the time he's 6. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I said I at least want 2.
It's a wrap.
I at least want 2.
I'm okay with my one. I totally told myself, if I don't have another by the time he's 6, he's gonna be 5 this year. Next year, it's a wrap.
So if you don't find a dude between now and then,
I'm okay with not having no more children. My son, his daddy got kids. I'm not. He only child on his dad. He like it.
Like,
be the rich auntie with my little poodle. My son room into an office.
What I see, bro, other than having an attitude, which is understandable, but like you said, I feel like the strongest thing that could have been done is like, fuck, let me try to understand and be empathetic. Shit, he might be having a bad day, or like, damn, I know him seeing it, because like you said, y'all was on a break, but him seeing this or probably make it fed up. So it's hard to keep telling somebody to do that though, because imagine he keep getting attitudes and you keep trying to be the perfect girlfriend.
When I say I was literally just drained. That's how I always do. I had lost so much weight. Like, I went from 160 to like nearly 120.
Damn.
You don't see how small I am?
Damn.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up. Oh God, I'm little now. But and see, that's the only reason I know, because when I'm small, my face is slimmer. Like, I have a really thick face with a really round face.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. So I'm looking like a cancer patient.
When y'all finally broke it up, and we'll edit on this. When y'all finally broke it up, did you consider getting back with him, or was you all the way?
He put it to the point. Like, it was at the point of no return.
Did he try to come back?
No, he's blocked on everything.
But did he try to reach out?
Yeah.
Okay. And when he reached out, was he apologetic?
No.
That's interesting. How did he reach out?
He was like, "Tell your sister stop watching my page." I said, "My sister don't even know your page." He was like, "Well, she ain't my people you may know." I said, "Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You gonna say something, why you block me?" I said, "What's wrong? Are you missing something? What's wrong?" He gonna say something, "Why you block me?" He gonna say something, "You knew to block me because when I find you and I boop, boop, boop." At the end of life, I'm just a girl.
She's like, I'm just a girl. Cause I feel like how did y'all get together? Like, if y'all was so incompatible, Where did y'all meet? Was it like y'all was just around each other?
In public.
So, okay. What do you suggest to avoid this next time? Like for yourself or for somebody else? Like what before y'all got to that point? Because by that point, when y'all was doing this shit, it was too far gone. Before that point, what could y'all have done to let's make sure we right for each other?
Take time and actually date someone. When I say date, I mean like date. Like go on dates, get to know each other. Don't be such in a rush to become boyfriend or girlfriend. Because it's people who rush a lot of shit in this day and age. I'm not moving in with no motherfucking body. If you ain't paying the bills, I'm not moving in.
How long was y'all together before y'all moved in?
Not that long.
Okay.
I got that merch on. Yeah. Don't move in with nobody. I don't care who it is. Don't move in with nobody. No. I don't care if they paying the bills. Don't move in with nobody. And if a motherfucker show you what that colors really is, don't push that shit up under the rug and hope you can fix. Ladies, you cannot fix a man. That is God's job.
Yeah.
That is you gotta leave that to the man on high. You cannot change a man. A baby can't make a man stay. You can't make a man stay. Money can't make a man stay. A house can't make a man stay. A car can't make a man stay. Only thing that's gonna make a man stay is him wanting to stay.
Thanks.
A killed man don't want to be killed. If he don't want to be killed, he ain't gonna be killed.
Thanks. Vice versa. If you a dude, I ain't gonna lie, guy, you can't change her. I tried, guy. I put in work behind trying to change somebody, guy. A lot of time, a lot of energy.
I gave him a job. I put him on the MLG&W. I literally put him on MLG&W, bought the apartment. I did everything. I was doing it.
I ain't gonna lie. The trying to change somebody, this the example I used previously. Trying to change somebody is like a sponge. If you take a regular sponge and you twist it, make it spiral, that's you trying to change them, and you just hone it in a spiral form. Eventually, when you try to let it go, it's gonna go back to its original form. Fool. You can't permanently hold the sponge in a spiral, gang. Eventually, the motherfucker gonna get to unraveling, and you're gonna have to go through the same hill over and over again every time to try to spiral that person. If you desire a spiral, go get with the spiral, gang. Let her get with somebody that desire a free-form sponge, gang. And it's just that simple. Now, last thing, how old was y'all when y'all got engaged?
How old am I? I'm 20.
Oh, this just happened. Oh, okay. I'm thinking this this the relationship you just got out of? Oh, where the fuck was I? I didn't know. Yeah.
It's so delayed.
I thought this was a previous
I'm 20.
thing. This just happened. Damn.
Who's smoking more? Me or
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, now we all caught up, y'all. Hey, they probably didn't know that either. So we all caught up. So it's all good. Last
thing, y'all. Don't be going looking for shit either. If a motherfucker like you for real, this shit gonna come find you. Work on yourself. This one thing I can say I'm really guilty of. Because just by me being a hopeless romantic, I be like, I gotta go find my Prince Charming. No, he gonna come here.
He gonna come.
Especially
for a dude. I mean, for a woman. The dude is gonna come. Mm-hmm. For a dude, I probably wouldn't get the same advice. I probably wouldn't just say let it come to you. You probably have to.
You gotta go find
go get it. But as a woman, I would say just put yourself in the right environment.
That'd be my problem. I'm not an aggressive woman, but I know what I want. If you're not what I want, I just won't.
No, spending time.
Dog, I don't initiate conversation. Don't get me wrong. I know my place. I don't initiate conversation. I don't do any of it. But how do I say this without sounding bad? I use my wrist. That's the best way to put it. Oh God. I'll follow somebody. If I find somebody I like on social media or something like that, I'll follow them. And then you just gotta follow them one time. You wait a little bit, you unfollow them, and you follow me again. You gotta make yourself I'm putting y'all on game. Y'all welcome. I'm putting y'all on game. But you follow, you wait maybe a month or two. You unfollow them, but you follow them right back. So they get the notification that you follow them again. But mind you, they're going to hold on. They just followed me like a month ago. So why they unfollow me? You ringing bells now. So once you do that, you just kind of just look on their page a little bit, watch their story, maybe, but don't go liking nothing. We're not thirsty. We're not doing it.
Nah, you
don't go liking
I'm
nothing.
telling you, the male guy inside of it.
Let me tell you
You're
something.
supposed to like it.
On my end, or what works for me, I don't go liking nothing. I'll watch your story so you know I'm like actually looking at you. I'm trying to see what's going on. But if you ain't got no posting on your story, I might go like a picture.
Okay.
But you gotta like mine first. You have. I'm a woman. I'm not going to initiate it. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't do good with rejection.
I take that.
That's the problem. I can honestly say that I have never been rejected because I don't go. Hey, let me talk to you. I don't.
This is what I will say. When a girl, because
But be careful them people that you don't reject though. The people that they be waiting for a chance. They win.
When a girl do like something, to a dude, it is a like big green flag on her. She probably, because like say if you follow somebody, it's probably like, okay, like she follow you. Okay, cool. Now let's say you follow me, we follow each other. Bam, like you said, I like some first, you like some back. It's like, okay, cool, we probably get somewhere. If I didn't like some first and you like some, it's like, okay, now I know for a fact. Because when you like some first, you probably thinking she just showing social media hospitality. Like, in reward of you liking something, she just returned the favor. Like, it might not be nothing more than that. But if you didn't like nothing first and she likes something now, in a dude's head, it's like, I ain't gonna like it. I can probably
I'm gonna tell you what
get on it.
Though. The dudes that play dumb. Y'all know who y'all are. The ones who I heart y'all pictures and then I turn around and have to heart show you be wanting me to heart everyone on your motherfucking timeline. And then I have to turn around and text you, be like, I was waiting for you to text me. You sassy.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
that's sassy. We in a sassy man apocalypse, y'all, and this is an all-time high.
I
know so many men that want to be catered to.
Yeah, I'm like a damn predator. I always go after the prey. Like
my thing is that's how I prefer my man to be. I'm not finna be coming to you, seeing you hard ass and all the other. I don't want to switch roles.
Yeah,
keep it a book. I ain't switching no damn roles. Yeah, I'm already tired of paying my own damn bill.
I feel like if you like a story or like a picture, like there's enough confirmation. Like you don't have to like multiple. You don't have to slide in my DM. Like
literally, I think it's literally was it recent? I think was it recent? No, it might have been it was my best friend. It was this dude who was she had just got over a breakup, and she was like, oh, this dude been trying to talk to me, so I'm gonna text him, and he was texting her, and he was texting her, and he was texting her, but he was on dirt. He was on straight dirt, straight dirt.
Good.
Horrible.
The last thing I say on social media is this what another big green flag is, but I feel like some folks be blowing it. If she put you in the close friends, fool. Now keep in mind, you don't know her, she don't know you, and she put you in the close friends game. That's all the confirmation you need, my boy. Like,
yeah, I just hate men that act stupid. Like, how can you not take a hint? And don't get me wrong, I know some people really just cannot take hints. Like, you literally have to tell a motherfucker.
I feel like females probably can't take hints. As a dude, I ain't gonna lie, gang. You should be able to take the hints. They can't? Oh, shit.
Men taking hints is horrible.
I ain't gonna lie, no. I feel
anytime
like
I throw a hint,
giving a hint.
No. Anytime I done threw a hint to a man, they be completely in the other field.
Bruh, because the reason I feel like with that is I feel like the women that throw the hints, like the hint be so fucking bad. Like, it's like, how did I know? Bad. I'm like, how did I know this was a fucking hint? Like,
it don't be that bad. It don't even be that bad. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Because my thing is, y'all you understand, like, I guess my way of flirting is I don't even open my mouth. I don't flirt. I know I have really pretty eyes. I'm gonna look in your direction. I'm gonna make eye contact with you, and I'm gonna blink my eyes twice. And you gonna walk up to me, and it works every time.
How the fuck do I supposed to know?
And it works every
blinking
time.
twice.
It works every time.
It's me.
It works
confirmation
every time.
To go over that. Damn, let me get her number.
Yup.
Because you fucking blink.
No,
I'm thinking some of your eyes.
If I'm making eye contact with you, and it's steady eye contact, and I blink. And I blink again, you walk up. You don't understand. If it's
steady eye contact, like if it's like you like really giving it time, I'm looking
That's
at you.
no,
you
not
looking
too
at me.
much, but just
Nah,
enough.
not too much. Don't make me creepy type shit. I would think you trying to set me up, all type of shit. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. But if it's a smooth, but if it's just like I look, you look, we glaze, then you look off, or you blink twice and look. I'm like,
no,
I don't know.
Yeah, he don't.
I don't know.
Let me tell you something. If you went to the club, you would get it. It's like a club thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it like, because when you get to the club, you're gonna get turned up, you're gonna get fucked up. And by the time you get fucked up, everything is just moving real slow. And so like it's like a blocking eyes type of moment. You like,
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Like this how I do this. Like it's two different things. This like female game.
It works for me every time.
Like with dude game is having a mouthpiece, knowing how to approach the female, knowing what to say. With female game, I feel like it's just making yourself noticeable.
Yeah.
Like, you just putting yourself in the fucking sight of the dude. Like you said, follow, unfollow. Like I'm making myself noticeable to you. So
a little bit.
What I feel like is green flag for me on a female, like in person, is if she keep talking too much around me, like talking to other people like loudly, like where I can hear her. Like I'm trying to explain it. Like say, cause this happened like quite a few times. Like let's say if I'm somewhere, I would say, let's say if I'm in Sir House, like it's a gathering or whatever. All right, cool. I'm just chilling. I'm chopping it over with the guys. Nigga, it's a whole house you can be in. You continuously coming, like let's say me and the guys right here, you continuously coming like where the camera at, talking to your friend like loud enough, like, hey girl, you see what I'm saying?
Those are called pick-me's.
Like
we don't like pick-me's.
That's one of the
ones
things.
that want it, like they try overly hard to be seen. Like they really like pick-me's. That's what
I wouldn't even say they trying hard though, because they don't do it a lot. Like you not constantly getting up.
My thing is,
but it's like
it's a pick-me because it's still intent to be seen and be picked.
Yeah, it's definitely intentional. Like that, at least that's how I view it. It's definitely intentional. So that's one of the ways I can point out. Yeah, another way is if everybody walking out of a room or whatever, and me and the guys are already in this room, so we not finna leave. You one of the last people to leave, like some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say we in the front room.
Okay.
Everybody else would in the front room. Everybody else in the kitchen or something, or everybody else in the server room. We're in the front room. Everybody else come to the front room for whatever reason. Now everybody else leaving, going back to server room. And you one of the last people lingering around. And then you dip back with the other folks. You get what I'm saying?
What's she looking for?
It's not that you looking for something. Let's say everybody get up.
Okay.
You get up too, but you just let them walk out first. You one of the last people to walk out type shit. Am I making sense?
You want the first one or the last?
Either one, yeah. Like,
okay, one of the first.
One of the first or the last. Like all these, like that's what I'm saying. Like female game is just like being noticed. Like from these different things, then I can point out. All right, cool. Like I ain't gonna lie, guy. I'm finna see what's up with you. And almost every time the success rate is 100%. Goddamn, because it's like, all right, cool. Like I'm knowing if you didn't want to be bothered by me or nobody else,
you wouldn't have came out.
That ain't it. I wouldn't even say you, because let's say you really fuck with Sir, like this your homie, whatever, you just putting up. You would have been like more ducked off, just talking to your friend in the corner type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like you would never been making yourself this noticeable. So it's like she here for somebody, goddamn. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably the one.
But they go back to what I said in the beginning. Some women go out to have a good time. Some women go out on a mission.
Yeah. Like the ones that's in the corner just talking to their friends.
Yeah, for a good time.
Yeah, they just for the good time, guys.
They're the ones who on a mission.
You gonna know, cause like it's gonna be just more obvious that this what I say. She's more of a people, like you'll be able to tell she's more sociable. You like in this
unfortunately,
in this
I'm a
place.
Person, I can't help that. People just gravitate to her.
Now with that, that's what I be telling females all the time. If you a people's person, a lot of dudes, especially if the dudes know the game, they might take it as, okay, like I probably can get out. Like that's just how it is. You might not be ready to get out. You probably just be like a happy, outgoing.
I'm just a happy, bubbly person.
Yeah.
Ready to fuck somebody.
But all right, y'all, we gonna go wrap it up. We gotta go get about here. Tell them where they can find you on whatever social media, the YouTube, all that.
Okay. Of course, as y'all know, across our platforms, except Snapchat, because I took it away. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is Kyra, kyra.tionne, TIONNE.
They say Tionne, cause every time I read your name, I didn't know what the fuck that
It's a funny ass backstory. My grandmother's name is Tony because my middle name was gonna be Kyra Tony.
Okay.
He wanted, like, they were trying to name me after my grandma, but my uncle couldn't spell, so.
Okay. I'll show you. Like, I was like, Tionne or something? Oh, hold on.
I get Tionne a lot.
I don't know what the fuck I thought.
It didn't even an A in it.
I was just reading too fast or something.
But my thing is, don't you know, like Tionne, the TLC number, her name is Tionne. They spelled the exact same way.
Oh. I see. This before my time.
Yeah.
Look, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the DontBeAViking podcast. Y'all enjoyed what y'all heard today. Like, subscribe. Go get over her. I'll holler at y'all on the next episode of the DontBeAViking podcast. Yes, sir. Ski.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Ski.